What is up? Ooh, that light is bright. Let me fix that real quick. Yeah. This should be fine. How you doing, gamers? It's me, your best friend in the whole wide world, Mr. Alex. What the heck? Why in the world? This is pissing me off. God damn it. Well, there's a lot of unfortunate technical difficulties, it seems. And I'm not really sure why. My remote control that I usually use is just not there. It's just not working. But, you know, it is what it is. I can just use the mouse. Not the end of the world. I can fix that later. How's my audio? It is okay. It's perfect. Well, let's just do it, shall we? Today we shall be building. Actually, so I can show the camera. This is what I'm building. The MSM 07E, the Zigak Experiment. This is a variant on the Zigak, which is a very popular Xeon mobile suit. And this one only appears in the 0080 OVA. That's the nerd shit out of the way. Now, the first thing we're listening to tonight is Boards of Canada Music Has the Right to Children. So let's just get that turned on right now. Okay. Alrighty. Looks at Dick respectively. What up, Leo? Let's do this. Thank you for looking at it respectively. I do ask that you don't look at my dick, but if you're doing it respectfully, then, you know, can't complain too much. Okay, let's see here. This is the loud part. There's 1, 2, 3 plastic wraps. Let's open them up. Okay. C. And this is some big old parts. This is A. Is this Gunga? This is the Gunga Zigak Experiment. So it's a very rarely used variant of an already rarely used enemy grunt suit. It's popular, but it's pretty... popular is wrong. It's... If you know what it is, you like it, but most people don't know what it is. Which one is this? What the fuck? D. Oh, stickers. That's more than I thought. He is evil. He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. But really, in war, are there good guys? That's the question that Gundam wants to ask. Okay, that's not a lot of runners. Only 4 and then the joints. This is going to take hopefully not that long. This is a kit that I've had for a few months now, and I've just been holding off building it because out of all the ones in my backlog, this is maybe the most boring. But seeing that it's going to be a quick one, I'm pretty pleased with that. Yes, I am the good guy, my enemies will perish. See, that's what a warrior would say, so fair enough. So, it seems like there are only 3 pages. This might really take no time at all, and that would be... You know what? That's fine with me. Leaves me time to chat with you, the viewer at home. Actually, before I went live, I decided to, because now it's over, they finished the season, and I told myself that once the season was over, I'd gauge sort of the reaction of the populace and give it a watch for myself. I started checking out the Last of Us TV show, because everyone says it's the fucking greatest show of the year, of the past, like, few years. So I'm like, listen, that's a good enough review for me. You know, I was holding off because, you know, video game property rarely translates to good. By rarely, I mean never. So the fact that people are praising it, I decided, fuck it. Are you jinxing yourself? I might be. I really might be. I'm looking at this, and this doesn't seem hard. Like, a lot of these pieces, like, look how big some of these are. Like, they're huge. That said, also, let me get a quick pick of said pieces. Okay. Now that's... Oh, I wanted to show. I got this. I'm not sure if you follow the Cheap Ass Gamer Twitter. I rarely go on Twitter myself anyway, but when I do, I always happen to check out that page for the greatest deals. And I saw that a mouse that I'd been really wanting to buy was finally... It was on sale, because last time I checked it, it was just overpriced. So it was like 50% off, and it's a Gundam mouse. Look at that. Isn't that fucking sick? I love it. You know, it's got the lights, and it's cool. I don't really give a shit about RGB lights on shit, but you know, I like the yellow for the Federation symbol. And because I had some cash back shit on my credit card, I just got it not for free, because you have to spend money to get that cash back. But I usually use my credit card to pay bills anyway, so it's free money for me. So like, I basically got that mouse for free. It's fucking rad. What is it? Is it promos? It's Cheap Ass Gamer it's not just promos. It's anytime something goes on sale that's gaming related. Keep anything at all. As long as it is, even if it's tangentially related to games, he'll post about it. And he'll just post that it's on sale, or that a game is released and is for sale even sometimes. But I found some good deals through that Twitter. I recommend it. Cheap Ass Gamer. It's good. And thank you, it is cool. Let's get started, shall we? A11. Oh boy. Starting off with the eye already. I'll check it out. I'm a cheap ass gamer. Hell yeah. So, because he posts everything and anything and everything, you'll probably get a lot of, like, what I don't care about this type of shit on there. 24. Where's 24 at? Is 24? Oh, interesting. There's, like, a lot of bullshit that sucks on there. So you gotta wade through that and sort of accept that, you know, when he posts everything, a lot of it's not going to be that interesting. But like I said, I found plenty of cool-ass things, good-ass deals through there. And it saved me a ton of money off the shit I was going to buy anyway, you know? And then I'm like, oh shit, it's on sale? Nice. This is tough for me. This takes some dexterity that I do not have. What do you mean sure that sucks? Please respect Garfield Kart Racer. Hey, that's you projecting. I didn't mention shit about that. How dare you suggest otherwise? Oh my goodness gracious. How in the world are they expecting me to do it? Is it by just doing it? Is that how? There we go. It took a bit of time, but, you know, worked out in the end. Oh shit, what is this? D1. Oh my god. This is a fucking piece right here. This looks like 3 pieces already combined. Wonder if that's why this is so quick. They have pieces like this. Like this seriously looks like something you have to spend 15 minutes making by yourself. So you know what? That's cool. So A18, 2 A18s, mind you. God, I hate Nintendo's game sale policy. It's so not worthy to buy games on Switch. Yeah, it's frustrating. I was having this conversation with some people recently. It's crazy, you know. There's no really waiting for Nintendo games to go on sale because they just don't. Like the most you can get is like maybe $40 instead of $60 for like a week, and if you miss it, then too bad. Let's get this off. That's not a good idea. That's my nail biting habit showing. I could have truly ruined that piece. And then you. Oh boy. Like, what was it called? There was a Nintendo game that just came out recently, I feel like. Don't remember what it was called, but my friends and I were like, I don't know if I'm going to buy it. It's just like, it's so much money right now, and it's never going to go down. So I don't even know if waiting will be worth it. Also, check that out. Come on. Focus up. Focus up, you bitch. There it is. Eventually, that's going to be this thing. Also, I'm very upset because, like I said, this is a very obscure mobile suit. And so, because I typically find GIFs of these mobile suits just put down below to give a sort of idea, there really wasn't a GIF of this out there. This is the only one I could find. And I'm not even... I think it is, but I'm not 100% positive it's the same one. So, who knows? I missed PS2 when it was a piracy fest. I was a happy child. Yeah. I feel like Brazil is up there with China for being known for, like, its piracy stuff. And I respect it, honestly. I think that's fucking cool. I'm not sure if I've told this story before. I feel like I might have, or maybe I was talking to my friends about this. But when I was a kid and I went to Iran, A7, A19, A20. When I was in Iran, when I was like a little kid, maybe like middle school, I went to one of the shops there, or multiple shops there, because they would sell these bootleg ass games. And I was like, oh my god, they have 1 million PC games. Oh, and they're all like $5. Oh my goodness, this looks so fun. I can't wait to go home and play them. And for like, every time we'd go out as a family to a store, I'd ask to buy like 3 or 4 games because they were only like a few bucks each. And I was so excited. Like, I was waiting for so long to get back to the US to play them. And wouldn't you know it, when I did, I discovered, like, out of the 50 or so, I mean, it was like the 25 that we had brought over, like 3 of them worked, and only 1 of them worked completely. I think maybe only 2 of them. It was Unreal Tournament, which worked totally. Like you could play it normally, you could play it online, it was fine. And Counter-Strike, which you could only play against the bots. You couldn't do online play in that at all. And I was heartbroken. You know? That shit was really sad. I was waiting so long, and they were just not working. And looking back, it's definitely possible that they did work, but maybe they were region locked for whatever reason. I'm not really sure how that works with older games like that, or if it was just straight up they were shitty bootleg pirated versions. So there was that risk that they just wouldn't work. But regardless, like I said, I was heartbroken. We had these, you could find anywhere selling a bunch of PS2 and Wii games 3 for $10, less than $2 US. It was incredible. It sounds incredible. I love that. I mean, that said, nowadays it's really easy to just, find that shit online for free, I guess. You gotta buy a PC, but I mean, you have to buy a PS2 as well, so... piracy is in an easier place now, but it's not in a more fun... For some people, it's in a fun place. For people who really know how to pirate, it's in a fun place. People know how to mod and shit. That ain't me. I see people having a lot of fun with emulators and shit, and I'm like, I wish I could figure out how to do this stuff. And I could, I just don't have the patience. We had these big CD walls with dozens of games. Yup. My cousin in Iran had a huge binder full of bootleg DVDs. Wasn't it region locked? Probably. As a kid, I didn't know what that was. I had no idea that it was a thing that existed. But as an adult now, thinking about it, it's probably one of the reasons why, The fuck? Okay. You. Go in there. Okay, that makes it easier. That was actually good instructions. Good instructions. Once I followed them exactly, snapped in 1. Let's see if I can do it again. Actually. By the way, I went to, I told you when you posted that shop you went to, I told you I go look for one. And there was one pretty close by, only a few minute drive away from my apartment. So I figured, why not? Why not go? So I went on Sunday, and unfortunately, it was a disappointment. The dude, it was one person running a pretty small store, so I can't really fault him. But there was nothing there. It wasn't that good, and I felt bad because I could tell it was kind of a weird situation because the dude wasn't there when I got there, but there was another person standing outside, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Okay," so I tried to go in, and the door was locked, and the dude was like, "Oh yeah, sorry, I thought you were the guy." I was like, "What do you mean?" Well, the door's locked. You can't get in. I called him, and he said he'd be coming by in a few minutes, and it's been a while already. I'm like, what? Okay. Weird. He's like, yeah. So he calls him again, and the guy says, yeah, I'll be there in 5 minutes. I'm on the way. I swear I'll be there soon. So we're like, okay. So me and the dude just wait. And it takes about another 10 minutes for the guy to get there. And I got nowhere to be. I had finished every other thing I want to do that day. This was like the last thing on my list. So I was like, whatever, I'll wait. Dude, I guess it takes about another 10 minutes to get there, but he gets there. And I'm already sort of like hesitant on this place because I can see inside and I can see that in the very front part of it at least, there wasn't really anything for me there. What the fuck? Fit in, you motherfucker! What are you doing? Oh, I almost got you. Oh, I almost got you. My God, this is annoying. Why? This piece isn't perfect on this side, but it's close enough. Don't understand what this one's doing at all. Oh man. But anyway, so he finally gets there. He lets us in. I look around. It's like more of a toy store than anything else. Like it's like actual old ass toys. And you can tell that this is just like shit he's bought from other sellers. And so like barely any of them are in their original containers. They're all just like there's like a bunch loose in a bin. I'm just like, what the fuck? And it's unfortunately for me, not a lot that I'm interested in is there. Like it's a lot of He-Man, a lot of Transformers, which I don't give a shit about either of those. So I'm just like, ugh. So he's like, hey man, what do you like? I'm like, well, more of a Gundam guy, more of a Dragon Ball guy, and he has a couple of Dragon Ball figures, but they're like really low quality, so I don't really feel like spending any money on them. And he has like a couple of Gundam figures, like literally like two separate actual action figure Gundams. And when I was a kid, I had those, but as an adult, I don't really want that. You know, like, the whole point of these is for me to build them, and if I just buy a figure, it defeats the whole purpose for me. You know. This is pissing me off. This is really pissing me off. So I realize that he can tell that I'm not interested. And like I said, I feel bad. And so he starts going, yeah, we normally get like the really high quality stuff and it's sold out like instantly. And I can believe it, you know, I can believe this dude buys from a distributor and I think it's sold out quick. But I mean, I don't know, man. Fill your store out with more interesting stuff. He's like, yeah, I'm about to get a shipment in real soon of like 200 things, and I'm gonna cover the walls with them. And I look, and the walls are all already covered. So I'm like, what? Cover them with what? Like they're already full of shit. What else are you gonna do? I didn't say that, of course, because I'm not a monster. But in my brain, I was like, okay, man, whatever you say. Didn't do shit. Oh man, I gotta hold on. I gotta swap that thing over. And he says he gets like a shipment in every couple, every twice a month. I'm like, okay, I'll come back sometime, and I might come back some other time to check it out. But you know, I'm not really expecting much. The only thing he had that was any sort of like good quality that wasn't old looking or like just in a bin was this like full ass pretty big Voltron, and I was like, just out of curiosity, How much is that? He said it was like 400. I was like, fuck no. There's no way. I mean, I wasn't really planning on buying it anyway because it was huge and I didn't really have space for it on my shelves. But man, 400. I was like, dude, because everything else he had was like $10. I mean, like, I will say the rest of the store was affordable at least. I was like, but it all looks like shit. Okay, this is better. It's not perfect, but it's better. Whatever. For now, whatever. Okay, I gotta catch up on what you're writing. It was a lot of fun to scroll through the stores, no idea what any of the games were, buying just to buy the CD image, just popping them in, no space needed, no torrents or complicated. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. No risk of a virus, no having to fucking, oh man, is this gonna be the one that's seeded? That's a bummer. I hate when that happens. It feels so inconvenient. The photos I sent were from 2 different stores, and they were from a mall with multiple stores, many of which selling figurines. And earlier that day, I went to another mall which also made figurines and 3D printed statues for sale. I was having a field day. I'm going to be visiting my parents this weekend for the first time in a while. I've been planning on doing it for a while, but it keeps getting pushed back. And they live near a couple of places that are like that, so I'm thinking I might just take a trip out if I have the time, because I'm going there for like a specific reason. So if I have the time, I'm gonna go check it out, one or both of those places. Do you guys have otaku events there? Usually those have plenty of figurines. Yeah, we have. Oh yeah, we have. The closest one to me is called MagFest, which I went to earlier this year. And I only went on the last day though. And they didn't really have, unfortunately, they didn't have a lot of figurines or Gunpla kits. But again, I was there on the last day, so maybe they were all just sold out. But you know, whatever. I went there mainly for the game stuff anyway. It was a fun time, though. But that's like the closest one to me. There's a bunch all over the country, obviously, but that's the one that is like right in my city. Dragon Ball is really big here. Yes, I know that in South America and in Central America in general, Dragon Ball is like the biggest shit. Like in Mexico, I think is where it's the biggest. But I know that like the rest of South America, it's like that is the shit. I can imagine how the vibes would be weird. $400 is a lot of money. Yes, it is. I bet you have a cool Dragon Ball statue I found on your Discord. Shit, let me check that out then. You do? Oh. Which one? I see like the Hunter x Hunter one is fucking incredible. I love that one a lot. That's my favorite of the ones that you posted. There it is. Ooh. And what's that? Is that a Behelit behind him? Like a Berserk thing? Or what is that red orb behind that? That's sick, you're right. That's very cool. Like, statues in general, I really respect and appreciate. But I don't know if I will ever buy them myself, because I don't know. It's just like I like posable shit. I don't know why. I don't know why I have that huge preference, but I do. Did I do this wrong? I can't have, right? No, I definitely didn't. This is right. Yeah, this was right. Yes, I did it! I got it! Oh, look at that. It's actually fully sealed in. Not fully, but as full as it can be. Oh, man, that sucked. Oh, that really sucked, and I'm glad it worked out. Okay, I'm half an hour in already. I'm only on step 1. I'm only past step 1. Okay, so this might take a little bit longer than I thought. Alright. Let's just blaze through it, shall we? A17 and a sticker. The one to the left is the Naruto one. The right is the Digimon one. That makes sense. How about is that right over behind it part of it, or is that something else? feel the pain in the tip of your fingers. It is... Ugh, it can be frustrating. I love building this shit. But man, it's easy to get annoyed. That slots into third specific way. Here, right? Aha! That works. Okay. And then A14. The idea behind it is part of the scene. It's a big ass statue. Holy shit. That is a big ass statue. Oh, I was like, why are these little slats there? That explains it. Okay. So look at that. The eye is unfortunately a bit harder to see now, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. So I built both of the arms, and I do this twice. Let's get that started. D9. Key looking fine. Hell yeah. D9. 2 A23s. Or is it 3 A23s? How many A23s are there? 1, 2, there's 8. Is it 4? Damn, it's 4. Yeah, 4. Holy shit, okay. Guess that makes sense. Cut these out, I guess, one piece at a time. Gungas have gender? I'm not getting into this. I ain't gonna let woke cancel culture in this stream. I was listening to the Mega 64 podcast, and the boy Derek made a good point. Why is it that no comedians are funny anymore, and all they can say is like a complaint about woke culture. He said he was watching the Chris Rock special because he was curious, and he was like, it just sucked. All he was doing was complaining about woke people and cancel culture. And it's like, just say something else, man. Say something funny instead. Maybe you won't have a problem. And I agree. God damn, this is really fragile. My pronouns are Gunga. Dude, you're canceled. Sorry. Can't have that. Can't have you doing that. It really is annoying as fuck. I've really stopped watching stand-up because so much of it is just that. I was in New York last year in around August, and my brother and I went to a comedy club. Not like a huge one. It was like a pretty self-professed. This is the one that you go to when the really popular one next door is full. And they weren't wrong. That's why we were there. The one I'd been to, the one next door to it, the year before, or 2 years before rather. It had a blast, and it was full. So my brother and I were like, "Fuck it, let's go to this one." And it was good. It was a lot of up-and-coming comedians trying out material, or a lot of older comedians who no longer could get those bigger nightclub gigs, but still could get something. And it was there were a lot of racy jokes that I was shocked by. And I appreciated it. Not that anything was like super like, oh man, I can't believe it. But they weren't like holding back. And they weren't fucking complaining. It was just jokes. And I was very surprised. It wasn't the funniest shit in the world. Like the people on there weren't all amazing or anything like that. But you know. It was fine. I'm walking. Not one person said that to me, and I was fuming. Oh shit, I wasn't done with the hand yet, I just realized. Oh, whatever. B3, B9, B2. Okay, so I'm guessing there's 2 of each of those? Yep. So B2. I'll cut them both out, fuck it. You were actually bumming people to get them to say the line. I was like, please say it. I'm begging you. And they looked at me like they were disappointed. Like, really? You came all the way to the Big Apple just to hear those words? And I was like, yes, so please just say them. Please, sir, please. I got it on my hands and knees and I said, please, sir, I will do anything to hear you say it. And finally, someone relented and said, hello there. I am here and I am walking. And I said, good enough, and I left. That was all I needed for the trip. Poetic indeed. That was 9, right? Yes, it was. Good. I didn't cut out the wrong one. That would be unfortunate. Oh, shit. D6. Did I not? I didn't do that. I think I didn't try anything else. But New York is... I love New York. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people say shit about it. I think New York fucking rules. I think a lot of the people that really fucking hate and complain about New York are the ones that only go to like Manhattan. You know? You feel me? Am I... Oh my god, I'm such a fucking moron. No wonder these wouldn't fit properly. I was facing them the wrong way. Son of a bitch. No, this one still doesn't fit properly, but whatever. I think it's just a loose one. I'm gonna just have to live with it forever. Yeah, tons of people are like, oh man, New York fucking sucks, dude. I fucking hate New York, man. I'm just like, what are you talking about? What city are you looking at? Because it can't be the same one I'm looking at. Gonna put in that new side to the record soon. Everything will be right as rain. I've only been to the airport, so you must imagine my impression of New York. Angry officers and a lot of running around mostly. I have never been to the New York airport. Every time I've gone, I've either just drove, or rather been driven, or more recently, it's been me taking the train, because there's a really, really nice direct train near me that will just take you to New York, you know? And that shit rules. Why wouldn't I do that, you know? All right, new side. Alrighty. Oh, this is actually a pretty good one for a pick. There's a lot going on here. Alright, I love public transport. Yeah. Well, the train isn't really public. But, still, it's nice. Sao Paulo had very fast and useful metro stations. I only had to walk around, and it was great. I wish more places had that shit. It's the best. Truly. DC has a metro system, but it's just not my favorite. It could be so much better. What the fuck? Man, I hate this shit. There we go. Christ almighty. That was annoying. Okay. Then you are like this. Yes, you're next doing this. And then you, my darling lovely, you are like this. Okay. Check that out. Claw. Oh. Now I gotta do that shit again. About stand-ups, yeah, there's something endearing about canned bits and jokes. Everything in comedy nowadays is commentary. It is nasty cows. Like, I don't... Humor is subjective, whatever, yeah. I have no preference into how comedy is delivered to me. I just want it to be funny, you know? So much of it is just the same shit. That's why I've never been the biggest fan of memes. Because inherently, all it is the same thing over and over again, just said slightly differently. You know? And when all fucking comics are all talking about the same bullshit, oh, wokeness, cancel culture, I hate how I have to be nice. It's just like, shut the fuck up. Just be funny, and it doesn't matter. If your humor is good, if you're being a rude asshole on stage, no one will care. The fact that everyone's mad at you for you saying something stupid is because it wasn't fucking funny. D11. No, weird. Yeah, they move. Oh, you know these claws move, baby. That's what they sound like when you move them. Yeah, memes are funny the first time before they become memes, and just when because nowadays memes are just anything essentially, like literally anything is a meme. So once the first time it's just a funny thing, yeah, it's funny. But the moment I see it like 3 times, I'm sick of it. I'm done. I don't care. You know? I'm bored. I'm bored with it. When brands start doing it, it becomes negative funny, and it makes me anti-laugh. It reduces my life expectancy. I should have taken that out, by the way. That was stupid of me. Alright, C6. Oh, actually, you know what? No, that's fine that I did that. I'll just make both of these now. Like, whenever... we have a meme channel in one of my personal Discords. Which, by the way, I'm never going to put one on this Discord ever in my life. I'm not putting one there. You can, if you want to post something that you think is funny, be my guest. I'm not going to, tell you what to do, what not to do in that regard. But I'm never going to have anything dedicated to it. Because that shit just pisses me off. But it's, like, in that channel, I usually just post, like, really shitty, like, boomer or Republican or Facebook, like, old mom Facebook shit. Because that makes me laugh. Because it's always so stupid. And the stupidity of it is hilarious to me. It's like the only meme shit that I follow is there's a subreddit called Terrible Facebook Memes, and that shit gets me every time because it's just the worst, unfunny shit in the world. And it breaks, and a lot of times, there are times where I'm like, I can't post this in my Discord because it's too fucked up. What they're saying is too fucking ridiculous. Man, there are times where I'm just like, this is incredible that someone would post this in real life. And I mean it. Okay, you. Okay, D10, D3. These are parts? Oh, we didn't even register. I love on Facebook. Should I still have Facebook and reading the old ladies' comments always gives me glimpses in the whole new world. I also still have a Facebook, but I never use it. Occasionally, Instagram will sort of, without me realizing, it'll force me to post on there. Is there like a direction specifically? Doesn't seem like it. Well, whatever. Oh, there's an indent there. Oh, on the inside. Now I see. And then you. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, I dropped it. Uh-oh. Oh. Don't look at my room. It's a mess. That's about where it was, right? How did that hurt? How loud was that on your end? Make sure everything is everything sounding good? Everything looking fine? Because it smashed my keyboard, so I have no idea if it like hit a hotkey I don't know about. Okay. 3 C4s. Damn. That the noise. If this there remain, they should implant and pain receptor in streaming. That'd be a cool feature. You know I'd abuse it. Make all my viewers feel pain indiscriminately and randomly. At any time, at any moment, you know? You couldn't stop me. And you'd have to watch because my content is just so good. What am I doing? It's just easier for me to do it like this. Really? That's it? That's so weird. Oh, I thought this would be like bendy or something. That's really all it is? Not my favorite. It's kind of a weak one. Whatever. Okay, so C5, D10, D3. So me fill its parts being connected and taken off from what's like we're riding an Eva. That's scary. Honestly, that's a terrifying notion just because I'm putting it together. So like for large swaths of time, you wouldn't feel anything at all. And that's scary. It's already done? Holy shit. Okay, this is better already. Fits better. Okay, flip it over. All right. Let me check something real quick. Okay, everything's fine. Now to finish the arm. From what I can tell, this first page is the most involved because you built the head, the body, and both of the arms. I think the next page is the legs, and then the last page is just pushing it together. So I'm getting there with how close I am to finishing. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. Probably do this. Ugh. Not much of a change of pace. I already don't feel anything at all except for the moisture in my piss-filled pants. You just said that to me. You're idle. Whatever. It's good enough. Okay. All right. Turning it over. What do we have now? The shoulders. Seems like it. Oh, some stickers as well. So, A3 and A5. That's it? Okay. Yeah, well, this is. Well, I guess I'm going through it, I suppose. That's not A3 and A5. Whoops. A6. That's. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I can just do this now. I already have 6, so let's do 4. My American Idol as in the TV show. It was created in your yes, it was an homage to me. Back when I was like 12. I have no memory of when that first aired. Hell, I must have been like probably around 12, yeah. Weird to think about. Is that show still going? Anyone know? Is that show on anyone's radar right now? Ooh, I should do stickers first. Which one? It is this one. Damn, I was 10. Holy shit. That is an old ass show. That's ridiculous how old that is. And it's still airing? I feel like whenever I watch TV with my homies on Discord, I see an ad for it. And I'd be shocked if it was a fucking rerun. You know? Yeah, still going. It's immortal. That's the truth, isn't it? It's just one of those shows. It'll outlive you and I. Crazy to think there are. Not even there are. Everyone right now who's 18 years old to 20 was born after American Idol aired. So they haven't known what living is without American Idol. It's sort of like 9/11. Like there are some who have only known a post 9/11 world. Some only know a post American Idol world. You know? The 1000th season will star Simon Cowell's disembodied head in an aquarium. You're right, that is a Futurama thing, isn't it? And then do it again, essentially. Been watching a television program entitled Next Level Chef with the Homies. It's the dumbest shit in the world, but I've been having a blast watching it. That is such a riffable show. Anything that I can watch that I can just make fun of and like talk over it while not actually missing anything is like a perfect show. Doing that shit with friends is like the most fun thing in the world for me. Like any sort of serious show, I feel like there ain't no way in hell I'm watching that on Discord. Gonna miss all of the subtlety and subtext because I'm just gonna be reading the subtitles because everyone's gonna be talking about shitting and pissing all the time. Ugh. Oh, shit. Where'd you go? There you are. Ugh. I want to watch the shittiest movie around and talk all over it. That's the dream, isn't it? Just find a shitty movie to riff on with your homies. It's my dream, anyway. I've been doing that a lot recently. I'm watching a movie that ain't no good, and I'm laughing at it. It's fun. A 13, a 12, and wouldn't you know it, some more stickers. Whenever my friend wants to watch a cool, interesting movie, I'm turned off. Honestly, it's one thing if I'm hanging out with someone in real life, like in person, there's like a more implicit understanding, you know, that you're not gonna just riff the whole time. But in Discord, I feel like there's that sort of stigma isn't there, and you feel way more comfortable just never shutting up. And I'm guilty of that heavily. Oh, wait, I want to sticker it up first. Nice and signal. You can't see it, and I don't feel like pulling it up to the camera just now. So, you know, you get a little glimpse. Show the full thing later. And then this one goes dead center of the chest. Okay, now I'll do it. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't she? Isn't it? Is it he? I have no idea. It's a fucking robot. I feel the opposite. So in person, you think people are going to riff more, and online, you stay silent? In person, it's my random humor, but in calls, I find it very hard to read when inappropriate to talk by the jokes already passed. Look at him, he's badass. Yes, he is. I love this dude. I can understand that, sort of. Like, my group of friends, we are very comfortable with each other by this point. So I feel like there isn't really any sort of like, oh, should I talk, should I not? It's just, I'm going to say whatever I want in any given moment. And they'll just have to live with that knowledge. Look at him stand up like that. This was in the later part of the story in space, this would just be the finished product. Maybe like a little chunk right here with a jet on it, but this would mostly just be space usable. All right, D4, B12. The fuck is this? This is like a big old chunk. Into the waist. D4, B12. PCB.
Even a TV program. If you could be told what you can see or read, then it follows that you can be told
And another
to say
PCA.
or think. Defend your constitutionally protected rights. No one else will do it.
A1 and A2. Is that the end of the album? I think it is. Damn, I have to go fucking pick a new album, huh? Shit. I know which one I'm going to pick because I've already thought it out. It's not really that hard to figure out. I'm going to be playing more Boards of Canada. But I just don't want to have to get up to do it, you know? Oh, wrong way. I was wondering what the fuck the point of that was. Okay, that's the way. Then you pop in right there. And then this comes on through. Uh-oh. I think I got too attached too quick. Okay. Come on. Oh. Where'd you go? There you go. Now, there's never before where a piece flies out and lands inside of the Gundam. Now he looks like Syndrome Bots from Incredibles. Kind of. I can see that. Oh, shit. Thankfully, that's like it's the easiest thing to put back in. This, on the other hand, is being a little bitch. Mm-hmm. There we go. All I had to do was make fun of it, and it worked. All right, time to pick a new record. All right, coming up next on the playlist, we have Boards of Canada, A Beautiful Place Out in the Country. All right. Forgot I had to change the speed for this one. Oh, whoops. Fix that later. Okay. Okay, time for some feet and some leg. Okay, so this is one leg, this the other, and then I'm basically done after that. Okay, let's get to it. You humiliated him into submission. I really did. Birdie. Birdie. Kermie. B6. And PCE. And you closed up on it. Great. Oh, by the way, birds would be really cool if they were real. I've been seeing that a lot online. No idea where that started. I beat Like a Dragon Ishin last night, which is the remake of the, up until recently, Japan-only Yakuza Samurai game. I really liked it. It's a good game. PG. It's a neat, it could be a good place to start for some people because it's B11, B10, because it's its own story, you know? Self-contained, you don't have to know any of the characters. Even though all of the characters are, like, they use the likenesses and voices of other Yakuza game characters, and so you are, like, not getting the whole thing if you haven't played the games. It's not the same characters, so it's, you know, it's a whole new game, whole new experience. And something I like is that a lot of the time, the characters aren't even the same personalities. Like, there's one character, for example, who is the final boss of one of the games. And in this game, he's one of your staunchest allies. In fact, that's two of the characters in this game are like that. Now that I think about it. So I think that's, you know, it's a neat little twist. Like, you can't go in expecting to just know how everyone's gonna act. Good game, IGN. How dare you compare me to IGN? should be good enough, I hope. Really hope I didn't fuck it up. That's going to be really hard to get out if I did. I don't think that's what happened. C7, D7, D5. So C7. D7, D5. I see D5 already. Let's get that out of here. Okay. So this should be first, I feel like. Maybe, yeah, this is fine. And then you are here. You go here. And you, oh, you know you go here. So it's supposed to be a little bit up. Okay, cool. I did it right that one time. That Hogwarts Lady job I did an interview, so Gutsy Man, what a hack job. If only you had giant robot claws for hands, you could easily remove stuck pieces. Honestly, I'm not even sure if that would help. That's how fucking tight these go on. But yeah, that review is hilarious. Let's point out a million problems. I want to give it like an 8 out of 10. Yeah, or 9 out of 10 or something. Like, that's so funny. It's such a fucking... Like, game review shit is such a fucking joke, man. I feel bad. Because there was one time where I was ragging on game reviewers on Leo's stream while he was still working for Game Informer, and I wasn't really thinking. And I realized later, I was like, oh, maybe I should have... This is a long time ago, mind you. I was like, maybe I should have held back a little bit there. Because what's Leo supposed to say at that time, you know? Like, yeah, game reviewers fucking suck. He's gonna say that publicly on stream while he works for them? Like, no. Of course not. I'm not even saying he agrees with me or not, but like, even if he did, you know, like, why? Ugh. Yeah, it was 9 out of 10. That's crazy. He's tracking Leo's ass. Poor guy. Don't feel too bad for him. He's a very popular YouTuber now, so... You know, fuck him, right? Nah, you know I'm kidding. PCF goes here. Oh yeah. Ever since this part here on the little collarbone of the Gundam of the mobile suit, it's been giving me very little trouble with it fitting in together. So I'm very happy about that. And this very easily, after just saying all that, this very easily just pops on there. Ooh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Look at this fucking thick-ass thigh. Yeah, I feel like he resents Game Informer times and how much they had to sell out and pump out stuff fast. From from what I've known talking to Leo, he loved it as a concept. Like I think he loved the people he worked with. He loved the idea of Game Informer, but the fact that they were owned by GameStop made it not what he wanted. And I'm not going to speak for him, I guess. I'm not going to say any more than that because, you know, that's his stuff to tell. But that's what I've gathered, you know? Almost done with this one. Oh, shit. D2? Is that what I'm on? Yep. I remember back when he first told me that he was gonna leave Game Informer. And I've told him all this already. I'm not sure if he remembers me saying this, but I've told him my thoughts. When he first told me that, I was supportive. I was like, "Go for it, man! You can do it." But in my head, I was worried. I was like, I know that it's not exactly a stable job with how they're firing people left and right, but to leave on your own, that's risky." And I was really worried for him, you know? I was really worried. I was like, what if the YouTube thing, like, what if it does, like, it's not a guarantee, you know? He definitely did have the Game Informer clout that he could bring over, you know? But it's not a guarantee. At least not initially. Like, I knew Leo's a fucking funny guy, charismatic. I knew his videos would be good, but good videos doesn't always mean a guarantee that they'll be found. And I'm very glad it worked out for him, and I'm glad it's continuing to work out. And I told him as much. I was like, I didn't want to say anything at the time because what kind of asshole would I be? Like, no, don't do it. Don't do that, man. I was nervous for him. What the fuck are they telling me to do with this? Like this. And this is the same. Oh shit, I forgot to cut a piece out. C8. Eesh, that could have been bad. I almost broke something there. Yeah, especially since Game from Kids didn't pan out. That will always blow my mind. And then again, it really goes to show that having that initial bump that he did with that by working with Game Informer, having that initial bump was really helpful because Games Done for Kids is like the greatest shit, you know? So knowing that it didn't really get views until the very end is crazy. And really, his videos are similar in terms of tone a lot of the time. Obviously, his newer stuff has a lot more heart to it than Game Jam for Kids did, because that was more just, let's have some fun, let's build some lore. But, oh my god, this is a nightmare. This is going to be a nightmare to put together right now. What the fuck? You know what? Let's do this first. Flashlight almost. Wait, almost, I mean definitely. Oh shit. Don't want to break nothing either. You know? You feel me on that? I feel like I almost did. Should flip over that record soon. I just don't know what the fuck they expect me to do right here. How do they... This tiny, tiny fucking hole that easily shifts around. Fuck me. This is like some of my least favorite shit in Gunpla, is blindly shoving something into a small area. Did I do it? Oh, thank God. That sucks. Okay. That's what exercising only your skin and not your thighs do. That's true. Your shin and not your thighs. Okay. Whew. Time to do it all again, though. For the other leg. C3? What's actually PG? C3, B11, B10. Oh, okay, yeah. Is that a Gungan singing? I wish. Yo, if a Gungan could talk, I'd marry it. B4, B6. PC. Okay. And that goes on top of C7, D5, D8. my wife could not talk, I'd marry her. Ha ha ha, dies. How dare you? Your wife, Melinda, is beautiful. Any man, woman, or otherwise would be lucky to have her. And I will not have you besmirch her name as such. You rat fuck. PCF, PCC. So 13 and 14. And then you go here. And you go everywhere. Okay. All right. Whew. Almost done with this now. C1 and D2. And that's D finished. Okay. C10, C9, C8. Ah. C10, C9, C9, C8, and that's C done. Okay, time for this bullshit again. I got here much faster than last time, which shouldn't be a surprise, given that I, just did it. lot of stuff tonight, but thankfully none of it's gone like all over the goddamn place, you know? It's all kind of stayed right where it falls, which I'm more than happy to accept. Uh-oh. It's gonna be a bit tricky to reset it if I push it out of the way every single time from now on. So let's hope I just get it this time, you know? Never mind, I was able to pop that out very easily. Ah. Excellent. Right as the record ended. I think I'm not going to swap to a new one because I'm almost done. So there'd be no point. So it's going to be just my beautiful voice from here on out. All right, B7, B8. I'll say from here on out, but like I said, I am like moments away from finishing up. All right. And you, Mr. 7. Where the fuck do I put you? Here, I guess? What? That doesn't look like it would fit. But I guess it does. Cool. Should probably do this first, actually. Son of a bitch. Don't you dare. No. 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 I was worried that would happen. And then I forgot. And now I'm worried again. Oh, did I do it? I did it. Cool. Okay. Get you. Go there. And then you. Go there. Cool. No more Canada. They're done. No more fucking Canada. I'm confused about something also. There's some stickers that are left that I don't think seem to go anywhere. Did I miss where they go? What is the thing? Let me go through this again. don't think I did. I did. I did. Okay. Huh. So there. And anywhere on the legs, maybe? No? Because there's how many? It's like 5 of those. I guess, even though there's 5 of them, it only has... Oh, no, okay. I see now. Okay. That makes sense. I'll do that now. Why not? There's actually only 4, and so that matches up exactly with what I have to do. That shouldn't take too long. God damn it. I say this shouldn't take too long, but this has the potential to be really hellish if I fuck up. Ooh, that was close to being a fuck up. That was very close to being a fuck up. God damn. Oh, have you ever finished a Gunga and then noticed pieces remaining? Yes, I have. And I will go back through all the instructions, and every single time, thankfully, it's because there are extra pieces. That, or I guess I didn't build a weapon, but if that's the case, then I know why there are extra pieces. But yeah, I'll be like, what the fuck? And I'll look through it, and I'll realize, oh, this is like a custom variant, or something, or like the part 2 of a specific type of a mobile suit. And I'll realize that because it's so similar to the original, they just have the same basic pieces with a few different ones in different runners. And because it's a custom or a unique version, some of those pieces just aren't used. The sticker's done. Why don't you eat them? Because I'm not a baby who eats plastic anymore? I used to. When I was a little baby, I would eat plastic. But me no baby more. Me no baby no more. Alright, A10, A16. So B is done. Should put that away a long time ago. A15. This is gonna be actually the first time in a very long time where I don't use, where I actually end up using every single piece in a build. Because recently I've been building a lot of Gunpla that have like 5 different weapons when they can really only hold 2. And so I just don't build them all because I know exactly which weapons I want it to be holding. So why waste my fucking time building the rest of them, you know? And because of that, I will have a few pieces left over here and there. Sometimes almost entire runners, because the entire runners for weapons. But this time, the weapon is the hand. You see that circle there? That's where a beam comes out of. And the claw is just for melee. So everything you need is right there. Ooh. That's looking pretty good. Look at this little guy. Look at him. It's a bit gray. I wish the eye was a bit more visible. Let me see if I can maybe. Yeah, you see it there. It's visible. It's more easily visible like in person. But on the camera, the lighting doesn't do it much justice. Flip it around. The back isn't really anything to write home about, but there it is. Like I said, it's gray, so it's not really that exciting. But let me see if I can find something real quick. There's a specific paint job that I've seen that I fucking love, and I really, really wish I had the wherewithal to do it. I'm gonna drag an image onto here real quick. Right, real quick. Oh, it's a fucking web image. What is it called? WebP. I fucking hate that shit. The WebP stuff is so annoying to me. Cause you just like I'm sure it's good for saving. Like what's the fucking word I'm looking for? Data, storage space. I'm sure it optimizes that, but for everything else, it's annoying. There it is. I love that color scheme. You know, compared to what the fuck? Which way? Oh, it's over here. Compared to that. I don't know, this is just more interesting, you know? I like it more. Alright, that's enough. Yes, I want to delete the image. Yeah. You know? That's cool. I'm going to... Like I said, I wish I had the wherewithal to... Oh, really? You didn't see anything there? Really? Oh, I get it. You almost got me. I almost put the image back on the screen. The leg is a bit loose, but whatever. There he is. He's already pretty dark, so I'm not gonna have to do that much, but I'm gonna finish the panel lining on him. And then, you know what, I finally... Oh, wait, you can't even... I didn't do this. You really did. I built, finally, the second shelf. So this one now has some free space. But this fucking guy, back here, this dude... I'm actually going to move the microphone towards me. This guy right here is from the same OVA, anime OVA, as the thing I just built. So these go as sort of a pair. So I'll be combining the two of them, sort of standing together. I'll put them over here. Right now I have like all the duos, all the pairs, except for this one, because this one, I don't know, I feel like this would be a little bit empty without it. I'll probably move it over there eventually. But all the duos are standing side by side on this shelf right now. As time goes on, that'll change. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Don't look back there. That's my room. Don't look at my room. Yeah. That dude is scary. Yes, he is. The High Gog. Hi, Gog. Yeah. I was right. No, I wasn't very right. You know. It's almost 2 hours. I thought this would be about an hour and a half, but I spent a good long while doing just the fucking chest part, which was like should have been the fastest part. But yeah, that's it. I'm done. Isn't that cool? I'm gonna be... Let's see. I want to stream tomorrow. I want to. I don't know if I will. I'll post about it in the Discord around 5 my time, Eastern Standard Time. So if you don't see anything after that, then I'm probably not going to stream. If you do see something, then I will stream. It'll be The Witcher, because I'm going to be... I'm going to be playing it next week anyway. But that's kind of been the schedule I've been working into. Is, if you can't tell, has been 1 week is radio, the next week is Gunpla, then 2 Witchers, basically 2 games. But with the pace I'm going with The Witcher, I'm just like, I'm never going to finish it. So I want to stream a little more often to get some of those. Because I mean, also I like playing it. I also just want to play the game. It's fun. So yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow. If I don't stream tomorrow, I won't be able to stream again till Monday. So that's kind of why I want to do it tomorrow. The game is way too big. Yes, it is. And honestly, I don't regret choosing it because it's the perfect game for me to just like, for a very long time, have as a go-to if I want to play a video game on stream, which is nice. But yeah, it's a very big game. I'm already like not deep into it, but I'm farther in than I would have expected this soon. So yeah, that's nice. But yes, I will be either streaming tomorrow or this time next week. I don't think I'll stream if I don't do it tomorrow. I don't think I'll do it until Wednesday anyway. But you never know. We'll see. I'll talk to you later. Have a great rest of your night or day or wherever the fuck it is where you live, and see you later.